Hello, my name is Jeanette Estes, and I want to show you something that I found in the Bible. Revelation 12:1 says, "And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered." And the Bible says the dragon tried to devour her child as soon as it was delivered, but the child was caught up unto God and to his throne. Now, this says this wonder appeared in heaven of this woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars. Now, that means it's an astrological sign. Now, if you go back to Matthew, where Jesus was given the signs of the end times, he said, immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the sky. And then shall you see the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. So the sign is going to appear in the sky. And this is the sign that's going to appear. This woman, it's an astrological sign of a woman, a virgin, because Mary was a virgin, having the Christ child. And so I'm going to read what I've wrote here, and then I've got something I want to read that I didn't write, but it goes with it. Here I believe we see a symbol of the nation of Israel and Mary, the mother of Jesus, the woman, and the coming of the Christ child. You see, this, as I said, this is a symbol, and one of the symbols in the astrological signs is a Virgo, and that stands for a virgin girl. So we know then that this is talking about Virgo. Now, I believe this symbol appeared in the sky when Jesus was born. It is an alignment of the stars and galaxies that took this form, and it appeared on Rosh Hashanah 9311 BC, which is most likely the real date of the birth of Jesus. On that day, Virgo was clothed with the sun, and the moon was under her feet, and above her head were Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter, aligned with the star Regulus in Leo, and Regulus was in conjunction with Jupiter. This Regulus-Jupiter conjunction is what David Larson believes is the Star of Bethlehem. And the stars of Leo and the 3 planets aligning with Regulus makes up the 12 stars, which make up the crown of the woman. And a planet at the feet is the moon at her feet. And this alignment will appear again just before the coming of Jesus. And the Bible says the stars and planets are for signs of the times and seasons. It says it in Genesis. So we know then that this is going to appear in the sky, and we know it's an astrological sign. I want to read you what somebody else wrote. I'm not sure who wrote this, but I got it off a computer. On that day, the constellation Virgo was clothed with the sun. That was the sun in Virgo. Or Virgo, yeah, the sun in Virgo. And the moon was under her feet. Above her head, 3 planets, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter, were in alignment with the star Regulus in Leo. Regulus was also in conjunction with Jupiter. This Regulus-Jupiter conjunction is what David Larson mentioned above. And he believes that it is the famous Star of Bethlehem. The 9 stars of Leo and the 3 planets aligning with Regulus make the crown of 12 stars. Now let's examine the skies around the time that the Great Pyramid Complex points to, Rosh Hashanah, in 2017. Now on 9/20 or 21/17, Rosh Hashanah, Virgo is clothed with the sun. The moon is not under her feet, but is in close conjunction with the sun. And there is an alignment of Jupiter, the moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Regulus, with Venus in conjunction with Regulus. Three days after this alignment, on 9/23/17, Virgo is closed with the sun. It's the sun in Virgo, moves into Virgo. The moon is under her feet, and above her head are three planets, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, which are in alignment with the star Regulus in Leo. The 9 stars of Leo and the three aligning planets make up the crown of 12 stars. Thus, this alignment meets the criteria of the Revelation 12 sign and is similar to the 3 BC alignment. Interestingly enough, this alignment occurs the day after the second day of Rosh Hashanah, on the day of Shabbat Shuvah, the Sabbath of return. So, this is showing us that this is an astrological sign. And as I said, the Bible does say the stars and planets are for the signs of the times and the seasons. So there we have it, the sign of Revelation 12 in the sky above Jerusalem on special days, of which in their alignments and their meanings point to major prophetic events surrounding the first and second coming of Christ. Thus, I believe these celestial alignments in 2017 have major prophetic implications, of which we will discuss more in detail after the next piece of data. This is written by somebody else, as I said, and I got this off a computer. I don't even know the person's name that wrote it. But it's testifying to the same thing that I'm testifying to. And so that means the coming of Jesus is very soon, and we're going to have to get ready for it. And if you're not ready, you better be getting ready, because Jesus is coming soon. All the other signs are all around us. The tribulation is already going on, and because in the other countries ISIS is killing Christians, killing moderate Muslims, it's killing the people, and the tribulation's already going on over there. Now, the Bible speaks in Revelation of 2 churches that pleased God. There were 7 churches, but 2 of them really pleased God. One was the martyr church, and the other was the Church of Philadelphia. Now, the Church of Philadelphia is protected through the tribulation, and I believe that's here in America, because we have the Constitution that protects our freedom of religion. Now, I don't know if it'll finally come on us or not, because they're trying to come over here. But I do know that the Church of Philadelphia was protected during the tribulation of the Jews. So, during the days of Rome. So, I believe that we're protected during this time of tribulation. But I do know the tribulation is going on in the other countries now. So, Jesus is coming soon. And the signs are all around us, as I said. And this sign is the sign of the Son of Man himself, and Jesus is the Son of Man. And it appears just before he appears. And then he sends his angels to gather his people from the 4 corners of the earth, the 4 winds of the earth. So, better get ready.